Good morning, children. Hope you all are doing well. And children, in last class we completed this grammar part, right? Reading a backside grammar part. So let us enter into the poem A Nation's Strength. Okay, children. So I am reading this poem. Please open your textbooks and keep in front of you and follow with me. Okay. So a nation's strength, not gold, but only men can make a people great and strong. Men who for truth and honor's sake stand fast and suffer long. Brave men who work while others sleep, who dare while others fly. They build a nation's pillar deep and lift them to the sky. So, and this poem, the author of this poem is Ralph Waldo Emerson. So, children, this poem states that not gold, but only men can make a people great and strong. Not gold. Here, gold is money, gold, wealth, everything. Not wealth can make people great and strong. Only the brave man can make the people great and strong. Okay. Men who are for truth and honor's sake stand fast and suffer long. See, the people who stands for truth, the people who are honor, they are humble. If they are honest, if they stand for truth, okay, they will suffer long, but they will stand fast. In the sense, they will stand for everything. They are with troubles. They fight with troubles. They dare to do that. Okay, these type of people, okay, who are said to be brave men? Brave men who work while others sleep. Okay, when others are sleeping, in the sense, here sleepiness is not sleeping. It means that when not awakened about the situation, if they are not aware of the situation, at that time only the brave man can face the situation. They work with the situation. Okay, and who dare while others fly. Here, fly in the sense escape. Okay, who will escape from the situation? They are not brave men. Who will dare to face the situation? They are brave men. Okay, these type of brave men only can build nation's pillar deep. In a sense, they can save our nation's name will be proud by them. Okay, they'll make us proud. Okay, and lift them to the sky. In the sense, they will lift them to the sky. They'll keep us very high. Our standards. Only the brave men who can do that. So, did you understand? Only the people who stand for truth, the people who stand for honor, and the people who does not give any importance to the wealth, the people who struggle when others sleep, the people who can face the situation while others escape. They can only make our nation high. They can only they make us to feel proud. Okay? But not wealth. Wealth can do nothing, children. It is only for the namesake. But wealth cannot build a nation's pillar deep. In a sense, it cannot make us proud. Only brave men who stand for truth, who stand for honor, can make us, our nation, pillar deep. In a sense, they make us proud. They make our nation name proud. Okay, this is about the poem, A Nation's Strength. Okay, children, there are two meanings here. Stand fast, in the sense, refuse to give up. See, stand fast, in the sense, they'll fight in the situation, but they never give up. They try and until the success. They are the strong men. They face difficulty, right? So there are small questions for you. Okay, you need to complete these questions in your class notes. Okay, here there is a project. Then, so reading C, we have first one poem. Let us read that poem. Okay, we have seen how the little girl lives with strong faith and determination saved her little brother. Let's read a poem of it. So we have seen, no, in what can a dollar and 11 cents do? Listen, in reading, we saw that Tess, a little girl with her determination and strong faith. Believe. She rescued her brother from a disease. Right? So here there is a poem on faith, children. Let us read this poem. Faith is the success in life. Faith is the catalyst within. Faith is the belief to begin. Faith is the foundation and the flame. Faith is the power that helps you win. Faith is the concentration of your brain. Faith is the power to know and to do. Faith is the cure for know and those that lose. Faith is your spirit, your sinews, your soul. Faith is the body that truly has all control. Faith is the beginning and the end. Faith is everything therein. Faith can move mountains and valleys and hills. But faith can do nothing unless you are there. See, faith is nothing but, children, you have confidence on yourself. Confident. Believement. Okay. So, faith can make our life success. Only that can make our life success. Okay. It will change our life. If you have faith on anything, if you try for that, then surely we are going to success in our life. Okay. And it says that it is a foundation. Means the basic thing we need to have for success is the faith only, children. If you have faith, you can reach your success. In between, you need to work hard. Then only you can reach the success. Okay? Faith is the power that helps you to win. Okay? So, faith is the concentration of your brain. If there is a faith, then your brain you will be concentrated on what you are doing and what you are going to achieve. Okay? Faith is your spirit. Faith is the only thing that will have control on our body. In the sense, if you have faith, then we have to do that. Yes, I have faith. So I have to complete this work in time. So I have to do now. It will make our body to move from one place to another place and do the work. Yes, it has control on our body. Right? Next, faith is everything therein. So faith can move mountains and valleys, and even if we have faith, we can move mountains, valleys. In the sense, the thing which is impossible can be made possible by using faith itself. If you have faith, we can do that. So here there is a 2 sentences. Last, children, read that. But faith can do nothing unless you are there. If only there is faith, you can't do children. If you will be running with a faith, in the sense, you keep faith and you are physical, you can't gain anything. You should have faith and you should work with that faith. Then only you can succeed in your life. So children, whatever work you do, please keep faith within yourself. Okay? Then you work hard. Then you will reach your success. Okay? Keeping faith and saying that I will get success is not a good thing. You have to keep faith. You need to work hard and you need to achieve your goals. Okay, children? Yes. So this is a small poem on faith. Now, I am entering into this reading C also, Wilma Rudolph. Do you know who is Wilma Rudolph, children? Wilma Rudolph. Yeah? Yeah? Do you know who is Wilma Rudolph? Yeah, she is the fastest woman runner, okay? So let us read some paragraph about her. I'll read the first paragraph first, okay? Wilma Rudolph was born in a poor family in Tennessee. At the age of 4, she had pneumonia with scarlet fever, which left her paralyzed with polio. She had to wear a brace, and the doctor said she would never put her foot on earth. But her mother encouraged her. She told Wilma that with God, given ability, persistence and faith, she could do anything she wanted. Wilma said, I want to be the fastest woman runner in the world. At the age of 9, against the advice of the doctor, she removed the brace and took the first step. At the age of 13, she entered her first race and came way last. And then she entered her second and third and fourth races and came way last until a day came when she came in first. Okay, she went to Tennessee State University where she met a coach by the name of Edith Temple. She told him, "I want to be the fastest runner in the world." Temple said, "With your spirit, nobody can stop you, and besides, I will help you." Okay? The day came when she was at the Olympics, and at the Olympics, you are matched with the best of the best. Wilma was matched against a woman named Jutta Hini, who had never been beaten. The first event was the 100-meter race. Wilma beat Jutta Hini and won her first gold medal. The second event was the 200-meter race, and Wilma beat Jutta a second time and won her second gold medal. The third event was the 400-meter relay, and she was racing against Jutta one more time. In the relay, the fastest person always runs the last lap, and they both anchored their teams. The first three people ran and changed the baton easily. When it came to Wilma's turn, she dropped the baton. But Wilma saw Jutta shoot up at the other end. She picked up the baton, ran like a machine, beat Jutta a third time, and won her third gold medal. It became a history that a paralytic woman became the fastest woman on this earth at the 1960 Olympics. Yes, even this is also a lesson which is based on faith. Because of faith only Wilma Rudolph got succeeded. So, in next video I am going to explain this what it is about. I read the lesson. You write the meanings for this. Okay, you read the lesson and you write meanings for the underlined words. Okay, whatever words you feel difficult, you write those meanings. Okay, I will tell you some of the words. Okay, write meanings for those words. Scarlet, brace, okay, amulet, lap, baton. So these are some 5 words which I am telling to underline you. But while